This is the most boops and beep shit I've heard.
This your goat? This your goat right here? This is your goat?
This is so good.
This is the shit I hear in an elevator, bro. Oh, it's Laura Shigehara. She did the To the Moon soundtrack, which is also another fantastic soundtrack. All right.
Put some respect on my goat.
Respect Laura Shigehara. She's the goat.
Brand new episode of Trash Taste is hitting your screens right now.
Well, first off, guys, I would like to congratulate England for winning the World Cup.
That is a bold. I know we pre-record these episodes.
No, this isn't pre-recorded. I'm recording this we're recording this the day after England have won the World Cup. Congratulations, it has come home. This definitely will not look out of place when it airs in the future.
But I really didn't think they'd beat Bosnia and Herzegovina for the finals. But they
shocker that they made it to the finals.
Yeah, damn. The Japan game in the semi-finals.
Well, that'll be fun because, I think you should predict who you think is going to be in the finals, Khan. Because we're so far behind the release. You should say who's going to be in the finals, Khan.
Well, it's clearly it's England. England are going to get to the final.
You're going to have to fill me in on all this because I do not follow this shit at all.
Brother, it's only the biggest.
I know Japan is in, I think.
Joey, have you not been reading Blue Lock, Joey? Have you not read Blue Lock?
Fuck no, I haven't.
Do you realize how much sales Blue Lock is going to get this year?
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be record breaking.
Yeah, I already know that.
There's also a live action Blue Lock movie going to come out.
Which I'm definitely not going to go and watch.
Yes.
Well, I can't believe in the finals that Japan beat France. Personally, that was and the game with USA versus Iran was which is possible.
It is possible.
You're gonna have to fill me in on all this, bro. I don't know what's a joke and what's not at this point.
Iran is actually in the World Cup, which is kind of crazy because it's quite rare that you would, I guess, have someone in the World Cup.
Yeah,
currently kind of
they're tied with New Zealand.
Yeah,
damn.
that is crazy.
At the time of recording.
At the time of recording.
But I hear there's a great deal on the way.
Yep.
I don't know if it's exactly great, but it's a deal.
well, it's okay, guys, because the president got awarded by FIFA with the World Peace Prize before the World Cup started.
Have you seen the clip where he gets it?
What? No, I don't know anything about this.
Okay, so in the build-up to the World Cup, the president of FIFA, I believe, awarded Trump.
No, you gotta play the video.
The World Peace Prize.
The FIFA Peace Prize?
The FIFA Peace Prize.
I didn't even know this was a real fucking thing.
Welcome to this episode of Trash Taste, by the way.
Oh,
we are, as you can tell, we are recording this right in the middle of World Cup fever, as it is in the entire world. But unfortunately, I'm the only motherfucker who actually cares.
No, I care. You can kind of mute it for a second.
Yeah.
There's a moment in this clip where he presents Trump the medal, and it looks so ridiculous. It looks actually so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's some weird stuff. But
FIFA, famous for being a very just and good organization.
Yeah,
with no corruption.
And they don't know what the word peace means, apparently.
Peace is whoever has the biggest wallets.
Yeah.
To FIFA.
Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have to show up.
Yeah.
But that's the point.
Yeah. But it's currently World Cup fever. It's going to be that way for the entire month. And
look at him yoinking it.
Give me that.
Wow, he fucking puts it on himself as well.
So I'm surprised you've been able to avoid all the World Cup news with how many memes have been floating around.
Bro,
my social media is brimming with.
I am not online as much as I used to be. So
he has his records and his hummus, and he's well.
Yeah, I have my own. Yeah, I do. My records and hummus keep me company.
No, yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to catch the games in Japan because unfortunately they're either at 11 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks.
I mean, and some games that are 2 a.m.
But people were staying up people have been staying up and basically doing all night bar crawls until 5 a.m. to watch the games. A couple of my friends did it. They went to bars at 5 a.m. to watch the game. So they're drinking until 5.
Jesus.
Oh, they didn't just wake up?
No.
So, which one would you go for? Would you stay up all night or would you wake up early to watch the game?
Truthfully, I don't have many
if Wales was in the final,
if Wales in the final, we're doing an all-nighter. But Wales didn't even make it into the...
No, they didn't.
Scotland did.
Scotland did.
Wales did not.
And they won their first game as well, which is crazy.
Well, Wales did make it last time, but we lost, I believe, in the group stage to... It might have been Iran.
Yeah, maybe.
We might.
I can't remember.
Like passing the fucking torch on to America. Do what we couldn't. Beat them.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
And then Trump orders the strike. I'm like, no, I didn't mean like that.
Damn.
No, but yeah, this is...
Or it might have been Iraq. It was one of the two. Sorry, is that bad that I confused them? Probably.
Slightly.
Their flags are very similar, okay?
Probably should double check this just in case.
Okay, I was right. Then I just made myself racist. Yeah. I was trying to cover all bases. I was like, not racist. It's one of the white countries.
Mispronounces one Chinese city, and you're like, okay, I'm be on tippy toes right now.
But then when it comes to like Eastern Europe, I'm like, one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I remember in the last World Cup, I think Japan won against Spain. And it was like a 3 a.m. match or something. And I just see, like, I have seen so many clips of like the Shibuya crossing at like the dead of night.
I did see that clip this morning of like the Netherlands match of recently where a bunch of people in Shibuya Crossing waited for the lights to go red first, by the way, before all clamoring out and being like, yeah!
The most interesting thing that this has birthed is that because there's a bunch of Japanese people going to America, it's birthed the Japanese USA influencer. He's been giving tips. But you know how like we do like, in the combini, you gotta get the tickets. They have that for like Trader Joe's now.
Oh, really?
Japanese people.
I've not seen that.
Yeah, they're like, これはバキーズです。バキーズのジャーキーは本当に面白いのお土産。
トップ5バッキーズライフハック
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's been pretty fun.
That's pretty
seeing
funny.
it pop in my feed. It's been the highlight. But yeah,
I did not get that on my algorithm at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't. We're pretty far behind. I don't know when we're recording this and when this is getting published, but we're behind a little bit.
We're definitely gonna be behind. But I always World Cup is like my one kind of like month where I'm like, okay, I'm a football fan. I love talking about football, and I just love the vibe of when a country is doing well because especially last time Japan did well in the World Cup. It's just like, you go into random izakaya, everyone's talking about it, everyone's happy, everyone's cool.
I was that during the Rugby World Cup.
Last time? Yeah. Where was the World Cup hosted last time?
Qatar.
Weirdly, great time zone for Japan though.
Yeah, actually.
Because every game was in the evening.
Yeah.
So it was awesome.
Yeah.
Which means if the more it aligns with a natural drinking time, the more fun it is to watch the games. Yeah. So like, boys, every night is a drinking night. Every night is a pub night. You're like, I am a Bosnian Herzegovina fan tonight. We are watching.
I don't even know where that is.
What was it? There was Australia versus Paraguay. Was it Paraguay? It might have been Paraguay. You're like, I'm a fan.
Don't
I'm
look at me,
I'm rooting for. Yeah, you don't know shit.
I don't know shit about football.
No.
If I told you they were like, it was like the fucking, was it math rock versus acid funk, you'd be like, I'm in.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
The World Cup of genres.
World Cup of genres. I mean, they're both pretty heavy contenders, if you ask me.
I think, but everyone's been like, obviously, by the time this is aired, odds are it's probably over already. But the people were talking about Japan like it was like fucking Ozempic, bro. They're like, this shit's gonna change the world. Japan's gonna lock in, bro. It's gonna fucking change everything.
It's strange how Japan has become everyone's like second favorite team. First favorite team is obviously like that national team. But there's so many people if they're like, okay, if I'm not cheering for my national team, everyone wants Japan to do really fucking well in this World Cup.
Why is that?
I don't know. They're just anime. It's 100% anime.
Blue Lock fans?
Often, they're always touted as like the most respectful because they always, every single time, they're always like, sugoi. Japan always cleans up after themselves in the locker room or the stand. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we should more be fucking making fun of people that tear the shit us up apart.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think it's really easy to root for, that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what kind of drama happens.
Yeah, it should be very, very interesting, and I'm very excited to see what the vibe is.
And England's obviously going to win, right?
England have won.
I hope
they have one.
They have
Sorry.
one, Joey.
Yeah.
It's been really interesting as well because FIFA is such a shit organization. But they still manage to always get the World Cup to make an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
The seats have gone for like absurd prices.
It's like I think I heard something like it's like $1,000. Wait, how much are World Cup tickets?
No. There was one that was like $2 million.
Are you serious?
$2 million?
On average, like $5,000.
$60
that's
to
a big
10K.
range, $60 to $10,000.
Yeah, but I mean,
official
just
platforms.
$10,000 to fucking okay, 60,000 to 100,000 for the finals.
Yeah, there's like, and the worst part is they have made their own resale website. So if you want to resell your ticket, you can only do it through FIFA.
Oh my god!
And they take a 30% cut of the selling person and the receiving person.
That's insane.
Jesus.
Did you see? You probably didn't see, but this year's World Cup is being hosted in America or the Americas, obviously. And I did notice, inconspicuously, they conveniently added a hydration break in the football matches every like 20 or so minutes.
Yeah, they had way more commercials.
All the players suddenly get a 3. They say it's to give the players, a nice hydration break since they're playing in the summer. Yeah. Sometimes 30 degrees weather or whatever. It makes sense. But curious that they added this in the American World Cup where they get where coincidentally they get to play more ads during this 3-minute hydration break.
Of course.
So they're playing more ads now during the games than before. It's pretty tragic. FIFA is a fucking awful organization and should actually just be destroyed. There was like funny reports where they hadn't, because they have to agree with every country, the rights. The countries buy the rights and they can broadcast it. But they were like, I don't know if what they decided, but they were literally like begging India to like buy the rights. And he was like, no, I'm good. They're like, no, please buy the fucking rights. We want to sell you them. Please buy them.
Right.
And they weren't able to. They did for like a very huge discount or something.
They
don't need it. But yeah. And this is like the least of the complaints of FIFA. Sorry, I just hate FIFA.
There's a lot to complain about FIFA.
Oh yeah, did you know the FIFA, the video game, right? You probably know about it, right? It's not called FIFA anymore.
Yeah, they lost the rights, right?
Yeah, because FIFA asked for like $5 billion from EA or something ridiculous, and they were like, "No, we think people will buy the game actually without it." So now they just made it without FIFA, and it's as popular.
What's it called now?
What is it called?
Soccer, the game.
No.
It's called something else.
Yeah, it's called
EA Sports FC.
FC.
Yeah, so they just made it without him, and
it's insane that FIFA as a company were able to make EA go, nah, you're being too greedy, man.
By the way,
that's crazy work. By the way,
FIFA is a non-profit. Just by the way, just so you know,
it's really the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
Damn bitch, you being greedy. EA is literally voted the worst company in the world like 10x every year. They're like the GOATs, undisputed, and they were like, "Damn, bitch."
That's crazy work.
Are they the worst company in the world though?
No, not even by far.
No.
Like, I don't even think they're the worst game company. I think Ubisoft is worse than EA.
Ooh, that's contentious. Why?
Ubisoft runs everything into the ground.
And but at least they have things to run into the ground. You know,
EA has way more things than you realize. And some things that they didn't ruin.
Okay, what do you got? What do you got? If EA went under today, what are you crying about?
Apex.
Fucking.
No,
what are you fucking VTuber?
Well.
Yeah, I actually can't even name you.
Black. Okay.
Oh, Battlefield.
Okay. Dragon Age Origins, whatever.
Sports game, Battlefield. Oh, Burnout 3.
This is the legacy, man.
Yeah, these are a lot more legacy games.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Sims,
The Sims,
Skate,
Dead Space,
Mass Effect.
Yeah, I knew, but that was BioWare, and it wasn't EA originally. I think they were bought out.
Anyway, yeah. I don't really care much for FIFA. It's a shame because I like the World Cup, and I think everyone loves the World Cup. It's like the only thing that actually gets every country kind of pumped more so than the Olympics.
Yeah.
People care about the Olympics, but man, people care about the World Cup.
The reason is because with the Olympics, there's so many different sports. So when you hear about your country doing well, it's just like, oh, okay, how many medals do we have?
Yeah.
Whereas like this is like the tournament. It's like these are 11.
But also the Olympics is a money diff.
What do you mean?
Like Olympics is like how rich your country is very heavily depends on how well your country does. Like, it's how well funded these sports are.
Oh, I guess so.
Whereas, like, you know, America and China are just going to win more medals because they just have more people and more money.
Yeah.
And they'll have someone who's like good at like everything.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, you can't expect like some countries to be good at like certain events where they have no infrastructure for it, no desire for it. You know what I mean? Whereas the World Cup is truly like, sometimes you just get a generational team.
Yeah.
You know, the boys get together.
Yeah.
And you're like, shit. And it's like, obviously there is money involved too. Like if you have more money, you have more facilities, but like generally speaking, like a lot of poorer countries have way more of a shot to do well if they have a big football culture.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird to think how small some of these countries are that are even competing in the World Cup, like right now.
I think I saw on the timetable there, the Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, they are regulars in the World Cup.
Yeah, they're in it every year.
But that's pretty sure that's a fairly small country.
It's actually, I think there's quite a big population.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to say like 20 mil. Let's rip it. Ivory Coast population.
What's the population of Ivory Coast?
I think it's like 20 or 30 mil. Yeah,
30
okay.
mil. Wow.
Yeah. Fucking hell yeah.
Yeah, then I guess that is big. That's more than Australia.
Okay. Do you know Nigeria, right? What do you think the population of Nigeria is? Just have to tell, like, if you, like, I've had to guess.
100 mil?
It's pretty fucking crazy. Google Nigeria population. It's like, I think like 300 million. Yeah.
Damn.
Nigeria is an insanely big country.
Jesus.
Like almost as big as America. Like, America's like 280?
No, America's 330,
Maybe
isn't it?
330? Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, 340.
Damn, I'm good.
Damn, you are good. Yeah. So, like, yeah. Like, I think Nigeria's fourth biggest population in the world, is it? I think so.
No. It's probably the most populated African country.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Yeah.
You just don't think about it.
Yeah. I mean, but also people forget how fucking massive Africa is.
Like,
as a
Indonesia.
continent.
How would you know these population numbers?
You just kind of hear about it, you know?
I find it interesting to hear about, you know, and it also helps explain a lot of countries when you know a bit more about how many people they have. Yeah, it is crazy to think India has 1.5 billion people.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange.
Yeah, I don't know.
I also forget how many people Indonesia has. I always forget that Indonesia is like
Indonesia,
a massive country.
So much.
Yeah.
And Bangladesh too. Because Bangladesh is such a like geographically small country.
Yeah, I don't know. Just some countries, like, I mean, I obviously remember like the population of like the countries that are part of my bloodline, like Australia and Japan and stuff.
Yeah.
My bloodline. And I don't know why, just like United States 330 mil is just like a data set that I just have planted in my brain for some reason.
I don't even know my country's population. What's UK? You know UK population?
No.
Let's guess. Let's guess.
I know what it is.
Oh, you know what it is?
Don't Google it yet. But guess.
I actually don't know either.
UK, okay. Is there a way to logically deduce this, or am I just going to throw out a number?
No.
Okay, UK, vibes base. You just said America 333,000-ish or something. So
333 mil.
That's so crazy.
sorry,
the idea of, like,
333
not
mil. So UK 100 mil, maybe?
Not far off. I think it's about 78 million, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say
78
like
million?
80, 90 mil.
I think
it's less than 100 mil. Population of the UK? 70 mil.
69, actually 69 million people.
Yeah, it's an easy way to remember
Damn,
that.
okay, that is an easy way to remember it.
And like Japan, you know Japan?
Probably more than the UK.
Yes.
Yes, bigger landmass. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
think I
go
know it.
100.
What was it?
123 mil.
I think it is.
Oh, shit.
If I had to guess, I thought it was 118, but I could be wrong. But it actually might be
It's
20.
low 120s, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Right, because I think it's going to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100
Oh,
nailed it.
shit. Damn. You
Let's
can
go.
kind of deduce it based on landmass
Yeah.
then. Huh.
Oh, kind of.
Kind
Do
of.
you know what
Kinda, yeah.
Australia is?
Well, Australia has big
Wow.
landmass, but not big.
Same size as America,
population.
technically.
Yeah, technically,
I think I
but
know Australia.
very little part of that
it's-
land
I
is.
think it's 28.
I was going to say 30.
I think it's like 27.
Okay.
Something like that.
It's like half of the UK, right? Sure.
Yeah.
You're 28.
27.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
28.
All
there
right,
you go.
Thailand, here we go, boys.
Thailand. Dude, I have no
I
idea.
think-
It's definitely more than Australia.
70.
I thought it was
No.
60.
No, I reckon it's like 45, 50.
Really? Nah. We got a lot.
I know
of
Vietnam
places.
is higher.
Yeah, Vietnam,
Yeah.
Indonesia
Vietnam's
have
like
higher.
100, I think.
Yeah.
And Thailand, I think, is like 60, I think. Let's see. Okay, yeah.
Oh, 70.
70,
Damn.
Okay. And then
Damn, I do know my people.
You do know it.
And I think Vietnam's like 100, 110, I think. Or is it 80? I can't remember.
Really? There's more in
It's a
Vietnam?
lot.
Yeah,
Let's look it up.
Yeah, 100. Okay.
Wow.
102 million people.
That's way too many people, bro. That's way too many people.
Are you talking about the number or the number for the country?
Just the number in general of just people. That's so much people. Because I was born and raised in a country that has fucking a quarter of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I think it helps to know the country population to kind of get a sense of, like, you know, I guess just a lot of the country in general. Like, you can learn a lot about how many people they have.
Yeah.
Helps understand things.
This is my flavor of autism. Knowing populations of different countries.
What does knowing a population give you in terms of like, what can it teach you?
Fun little bar trick, isn't it?
Just a little bar trick right there.
It's just one of those things where you're just like, oh, that's interesting, but you don't really like glean any information out of that necessarily. You know?
I think it helps kind of paint a picture, because if you hear about a country a lot and they have a lot of people, it kind of lines up. But when they don't, you kind of maybe you can understand, have they put a lot of work into their cultural exports? Have they, you know, it helps paint a picture a lot.
See, for me, because like when it gets to like these kinds of numbers, it's like the numbers are so big, I can't imagine that many people, you know. So it's for me, it's always just been like there's been a lot of people like Joey who's just like know the population of every country. I don't know how, but there is a lot of people like that. To me, I have a tough time imagining the number. You go past like 5 million, and I'm like, that's already like a lot of people, you know.
Just get rid of the million and then just imagine it as 102 people, like in an Olympic team, for instance. Then you kind of get a better, every person is a million people, and that's an easier way to kind of imagine it, right?
Yeah. But you know, as we just discussed with the World Cup, population doesn't mean everything when it comes to.
No, it's very much so more about, I think, the football culture in the country. Like, do they play a lot of football?
Yeah.
And do they have a lot of, like...
How much have they been colonized to have football be a part of their culture, you know?
No, the way I think I was talking about on stream, I was like, do they speak Spanish or Portuguese? They're probably pretty good at football. Probably, yeah. No, that's normally a safe bet. With them being at least solid. So even like, you know, like Paraguay, which is like a really small country, pretty good at fucking football. The average person is probably pretty decent.
True.
Yeah.
But it's like, do they speak Indian? They're probably very good at cricket.
No, they are.
Very good at
That is very true.
But
if you're British, you are not good at much.
Yeah.
If you're
British, play everything,
you're
but you're
great
not that
at
great.
inventing sports, and then you're shit at staying good at them.
Well, we're very good at horse racing, anything that requires a very high barrier money of entry. We're really good at that.
Jousting.
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Shopify. Starting a business is a big deal, but Shopify makes it simpler. All the tools you need to launch are already included and are ready from day one.
Shopify's templates and AI tools get you a stunning site up and running fast with no coding needed, so even the dumb brains like me can figure it all out. Shopify checkout means more customers actually buy, and returning ones can do it in a single click. And if questions come up, Shopify's built-in AI assistant Sidekick is ready to help them build, troubleshoot, and keep moving. And because Shopify handles the setup and checkout, you guys have more time to focus on growing the business and the tools to do it. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to small businesses just getting started.
Guys, do you hear that?
What,
you hear
what
that,
is
guys?
Oh.
Of course, all you need is an idea. Shopify handles the rest. Start your free trial at shopify.com/trash. Start your free trial at shopify.com/trash. That's shopify.com/trash.
Back to the episode.
Which other country is the best at golf? What's a big golfing country?
America.
Is it America?
Right?
Is it
Probably.
America?
I think UK and Ireland have a lot of big golfers, or did. But I think mostly America.
Because when I think like sports with high barrier of
United
entry,
States.
like golf is like right at the top for me.
Yeah.
For like the big sports.
Yeah. US.
Yeah, of course.
Scotland, Australia.
Scotland and Australia.
Let's go.
Honorable mention: South Korea, Ireland, and Spain as well. Oh, okay.
Is this going to be the entire episode?
No.
Just like,
No.
What sport?
You love golf, man.
Huh?
You love golf so much.
I've been getting back into golf, and by me getting back into golf, I just try to. I've realized the cheat sheet to getting middle-aged white men to respect you is by playing golf with them.
It's become popular with young people because it's got this. People love kind of posting that they're doing golf because it's like a new money. It's like an old money type vibe.
People love posting that love doing golf.
Yeah, it's like a big like old money vibe golf. Like Google it. It's like Zoomers love.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of like YouTube shorts.
They
and,
love
TikToks
like pretending they're like old money.
Yeah,
Like, it's like a big fashion vibe. But apparently,
it's the gentleman
a lot
vibe.
of fucking boomers get incredibly pissed off at US golf courses when these fucking young people show up to their golf course. They're like, I don't want you here. This is for me and my fucking boys to complain about our wives and be rich.
Yeah, I didn't know that this was starting to become a trend. But do they actually know how to play golf? Or
I think a lot of them don't play golf, but that's also why driving ranges apparently have become a lot more popular. And also like Top Golf, these kind of services where it's like golf adjacent, where you can still dress, buy the golf merch, pretend to play golf without having to actually play golf.
Yeah, the polo shirt vibe, right?
Yeah. Because it's very trendy.
Yeah. Do you think that you have like a sport like golf or maybe tennis or maybe even chess, right? That is has certain traditions when it comes to like the vibe and like the like what you wear and how you present yourself. Do you think that's a dated thing, or should traditions be kept in sports like these?
I mean, if it's not broken, I'd say don't try and fix it.
Yeah, because I remember the chess went through this big thing where it was just like,
just didn't want to wear a suit.
Yeah, right.
But he's fully dropped out of doing the I think FIDE. FIDE, is it FIDE?
Yeah.
FIDE will.
Well, he's too good. There's not enough to beat.
Yeah,
He's just goated.
I mean, he is kind of undisputed the GOAT.
Yeah.
But that was like he had constant clashes with them. But then he also, he was arguably bigger than chess, which was also another thing as well, where he was, and they kind of, I think they butted heads a lot because he was basically bigger than chess and he wanted rule changes. They didn't want to.
Yeah.
But he had aura.
He did have aura.
Yeah.
He had crazy aura.
He did.
Yeah. Because I know tennis has been going through like harder times recently because it's got a high barrier of entry. People still watch it, but a lot more people now are getting into like other like paddle sports or like
pickleball,
racket sports.
I feel like I never hear about tennis competitions anymore. Like I used to when I was growing up, I'd always hear about
Wimbledon.
Well,
it's probably because you're not
in circles.
Yeah, probably because you're not in England anymore. Because I don't think tennis is that big in Japan, right?
I mean, there are like pretty high level professional tennis players in Japan, but like never in like the top 10 or anything like that.
But I do feel like golf had also been on the down. Golf has been less popular, and like competitive golf.
Yeah,
it has been less popular for quite a while.
Ever since Tiger Woods kind of like left the limelight, maybe.
Well.
Because like I remember there was a period growing up where like if you heard anything about golf, you would 99 times out of 100 hear Tiger Woods' name.
Yeah, having these like star athletes really help drum interest in a certain sport. I mean, Otani's definitely doing that for baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, baseball's popular in Japan anyway. Don't get me wrong, but certainly helps bring in a lot of more like normal people who maybe don't engage with it as much because they'll learn about Otani.
Yeah.
Can you Google like is competitive tennis less popular now? I'm actually curious because I'm pretty sure it is.
It most likely is.
No, competitive tennis is not generally less popular now, while some reasons face legalization drops in court access. Record participation, youth.
I think it's just not popping up in your feed as much.
Okay. I guess it's we made it the fuck up based on like vibes and
while traditional linear ratings have declined, a common interest in sports steering numbers and digital entertainment. No, I think they're juicing it, bro.
You think they're juicing it?
I think they're using streaming numbers to juice.
You think they are? We're in a tennis bubble right now.
We're in a tennis bubble, bro.
we're in a tennis bubble.
Maybe because I am also in a very American bubble. I am not in a UK. I don't like when I go to the UK. I am so out of the loop of any conversation. I do not know what UK people watch or do now. Genuinely.
What do you mean?
Like when they tell me about TV shows they're watching, I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
Are they still not watching Love Island?
No, because Americans watch the British one.
Shit, man. Okay,
no, like when they'll tell me they're like, oh yeah, Traitors season 8 was really good. I'm like, the fuck is that? What the hell is Traitors?
Well, it's so weird because remember when I talked about how I was like watching Andor, and it was like none of us had watched it. I'm like, oh, it's something that Didn't really hear much about. So many people like hit me up being like, how the fuck didn't you hear about Andor? That I could not escape that when that was airing. I was like,
okay, to be fair, I run like hella ad block on everything. I do not get like, I don't have any ads on anything that I consume.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV. I live in Japan, so I just don't see ads.
Yeah,
I do not see ads for anything. And I'm like,
true.
and then I'm like, man, why didn't I hear about this movie? Because like, I don't have funny fucking ads.
Yeah,
that
why
like,
does
serve to
everyone
me.
know about this but me?
I'm like Brave browser, VPN, ad block, uBlock Origin, live in Japan, don't go on Twitter, don't go on any social media, stream 9 hours a day. Man, I don't hear about shit.
You know, it's weird because I've been getting, it's bad, but I've been getting updates on like life and world events via my stream. Like that's
Well, through your chat.
yeah, through my chat. I'm
Fair
like, chat,
enough.
what have I missed? And I'm like, cool. And I'm like, this doesn't sound like it's a reliable vehicle to be up to date with everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the advantage of just not having advertisement. It's the advantage and disadvantage because you're mentally a lot more sound. You're mentally doing
I feel great.
better. But also you're just fucking out of touch.
Well, yeah, I'm super out of touch. I went to the cinemas and there was a movie called Mandalorian and Grok or something. or
Yeah.
Grog. I was like, what the hell is this film? And they had like 20 showings of it in a
Grok.
day.
I think it's
Grok?
I don't think it's
Is it
Grok.
Grok?
I don't think it's Grok.
What is his name? What the fuck is this thing's name?
Grogu.
Grogu.
I'm not saying that. It's beneath me.
Grogu, is this true?
I've not heard a single person mention this.
I just found out about it 5 seconds ago.
Did you
What the
know
fuck?
this was a movie?
Fuck no. What is this?
This was a film that was made, and I didn't hear a single fucking thing about this film existing.
Yeah. I'm so out of touch with like film releases. That's the biggest thing
Yeah.
I'm out of touch with.
No, you know Michael?
Huh?
You know Michael?
I know the GOAT.
Oh my God.
Did you watch it recently?
I did watch it.
Is it good?
Look. Look, what do you want me to say, Joe? No, because the last time we spoke about this, we got the fucking Michael fans angry. And Michael fans, oh my God, bro. They are brain dead. Genuinely.
Jackson, for those of you who are unaware.
Wow.
They are.
What do you got against the?
Oh my God.
What do you got against the king?
If you criticize Michael Jackson online for some reason, these droves of people, I don't know who they are, where they came from, and all of them have really bad English, no offense. They show up and they start like getting angry at you for mentioning like bad things about Michael.
Well, he can't get angry at you. You know, who's going to defend him?
Oh, because he's dead?
Yeah.
You know, his life is so fascinating that like, you know, okay, look, here's the problem I have, right? And I blame Freddie Mercury. No, I blame Bohemian Rhapsody.
Don't bring my goat into this.
No, I blame Bohemian Rhapsody for this because they started this trend of making biopics they call biopics that aren't biopics. They are highlight movies of the music that have very light moments of story to tie all together, but ultimately it's just a highlight movie of the music where they go like, remember this song? And you know, luckily Michael Jackson's songs are fucking fire. All of his songs are fucking
Facts.
heat.
Yeah.
He's got great fucking music. I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit here and tell you about it because it's not. It's godlike.
Yeah.
And it's fun seeing the renditions of the songs in the movie, but to call it a biopic is super disingenuous to like what it actually is. I mean, it's a Michael Jackson ad. I like watched the movie and I liked the movie. Like it was fun, but at the same time, brother, it's an ad. It's not like it doesn't really touch on his life in any true fashion.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask, like, because I haven't seen it or heard anything about it. Like, did they cover like any of the contentious
Hell
sides
no, they
of his
don't.
life?
Okay, first of all, Michael Jackson signed a settlement agreement with the first kid family that accused him of, you know, doing things. Which whatever you want to say, this is true. He did do this. He signed an agreement with them, and whether or not he did it or not, you know, that's a whole other question because it was a settlement. But in that settlement agreement, he signed an agreement saying that he couldn't ever talk about him or depict him in any way. And so they'd filmed some parts about this to put in the film, but then they realized afterwards they're like, oh shit, we can't include this because we signed this. The estate signed this thing, so they removed that. So the last third of the movie, when I was watching, I was like, this is really weird because they'd have a lot of scenes about like actually his life in the movie, and then in the last half, it's just like 4 songs back to back. It's like it's really jarring. It's really weird, and it doesn't feel right with the rest of the movie. And so when I got out, I Googled it. I was like, did something happen? So they had to reshoot some things, and that was that. So definitely there was that. The other thing as well is that there was a couple of weird scenes when I was watching the movie where I was like, this feels really forced. Like there was a scene where Michael meets a lawyer and they glaze the fuck out of this lawyer. It's so weird. This lawyer, there's like a boardroom of 10 lawyers. And then Michael goes, so what can you do for me?
Is that your Michael Jackson impression?
What can you do? And then all these lawyers are like, well, Michael, of course, on the 12th quarter, is like, I'm not interested in any of that. And this one lawyer goes, Michael, you're the greatest. And fuck everyone else who thinks you're not the greatest, because I can see that, and that's why I'm going to be your lawyer. And then he goes, everyone, leave the room. I want to talk to him. And so they talk to him, and he has a conversation. And then they like just glaze this lawyer who like, in every scene he's in, they just make him out to be cool. And I was like, this is so weird. I don't understand this character. Because I'd never heard of this guy. It turns out he was the fucking executive producer of the film.
Oh.
So that's why he's like glazing himself in this film. He's like,
It's literally the Obama giving himself a medal.
Yeah, and then also obviously all his brothers were all executive producers. And it's like, that's fine. But at the same time, it's like, we have to be honest about what the film is now at this point. Because it is just kind of
Glaze
a fluff
fest.
piece. Because they're like, and all the family in this movie, they just constantly blame, this is all spoilers, by the way. Obviously, it's well known that Michael Jackson's upbringing was pretty torturous and his dad was a pretty awful person. Would beat him and all this horrible stuff. And there's also so many other accusations. And the movie kind of really touches on this. They literally show a scene of him being beat by his dad. And I was like, damn, that's they showed that. But it's all to the service of like being like, damn, it's all his fault. Our boy Michael's innocent, bro.
He overcame the hard times.
It's really not his fault. It's really his dad's fault for everything. And his dad is the true bad guy. And it's like, okay, look, I'm not for, right? Like, there are plenty of people who have had abusive upbringings who haven't been really weird and deranged people, okay? Like, let's not pretend that is the only reason. So it just feels like it's babying to me. And I don't mind, because I'm sure people who enjoy Michael Jackson will get what they want out of it. Yeah. But it feels very disingenuous as a biopic to call this a biopic. And then when we talked about this on the podcast, people were like, well, there's going to be a part 2 that's going to go really in depth into all the allegations and stuff. But that's not even confirmed. Like, that's at the end of the movie, they go, and his story continues. And they said, yeah, we're thinking about a part 2. They haven't confirmed it because the music's gone up in sales. I'm just not convinced that they're actually going to make a part 2.
Also, wasn't there already like a documentary series covering?
There's like multiple.
All that?
There's multiple. There's Neverland, and there's the other one that just came out on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, there's like, I just don't believe that they're actually going to make the second film because they're making probably a ton of money again because people are streaming the music, buying all the stuff.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's #1 again on the
Why would they want to make a movie that is basically going to make Michael out to seem really fucking weird? Because unfortunately, Michael is very weird. Like, whether you believe the accusations or not, you cannot deny it. He's a fucking weird guy. Like,
all because of his dad.
And it's all his dad's fault.
It's all his dad's
and
fault.
Everyone else in the family is innocent and they're all just trying to help, but they're all powerless to Joe, is what the movie tries to make you out to be. And it's like, dude, come on, man. And also, not gonna lie, one final thing. It very much babied you into, and it like really spoon-fed you into trying in the movie would be like, Michael did everything. He was the creative genius behind everything. If it wasn't for him, nothing would be the way it was. And it's like, dude, there's like a lot of people who work on music production.
Yeah, let's just completely disregard Quincy Jones.
Yeah, they do show Quincy Jones in the movie, and he is a part of it, and he's like maybe the only other person who gets a bit of credit.
Yeah.
But like,
it's like, you're all right, Quincy.
And it's like, dude, Quincy is like a fucking legendary music producer.
Yeah.
It's very hard to like, you could very much argue, Michael's a great talent, but you could very much argue that Michael's music would not have reached the heights without Quincy Jones.
No,
and a lot of other people as well. And there's like a couple of scenes where they kind of twist you a little bit into like pushing you into being like, yeah, this guy did it all himself. It's like, there's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah.
But look, I'm not going to deny that he's not a fucking generational talent, and he was amazing. But
yeah,
it feels like a commercial, and it feels disingenuous to call it a biopic, and it's frustrating because it could have been something so good. Because I think Jafar Jackson does a fucking incredible job as Michael Jackson. Like, he's really good.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Also, one last gripe. I know this is such a small gripe.
Go off.
Okay. Like, Michael's voice.
Yes.
It's like
the one that you have just
hey,
previously.
It's me, Michael. You know it's fake, right? Okay,
Is it? Is it?
Yes, it's fake. There's like a bunch of interviews where people talk about Michael dropping the voice. Is
this conspiracy theory?
No, Spike Lee talks about this. And there's other people who talk about this and shit, where they be like, yeah, Michael, he puts on the voice, which is fine. Whatever, he can do that.
What? Okay, question is why?
Why? Michael's a fucking weird guy. Why did he have kids in his bed, Joey?
Allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
look, he did have the kids in his bed, but we don't know why he did, Joey. And you know, people argue about what he was doing with them.
buttholes.
That's not a correlation though. That is
Okay, but we do. But it is fact, the kids were in his bed. We don't. I'm not getting into. I'm going to get into it. I'm just saying.
Kai, can you
he's a weird
Google
guy.
Michael Jackson fake voice?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, I need to see this. Because
I
this is the
need-
first time I'm hearing about it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson
this
did
is
not
lies.
have a fake
This
voice.
is lies, bro.
That's an AI overview though.
His- No. Scroll up.
This feels
His natural speaking voice was a rich baritone, which he used in private.
okay.
He intentionally was soft-spoken. Right. Maybe because it was different from like the kind of like sexy boy image.
I don't look. I'm not saying it, but
Yeah.
it's like why in the movie would he like? I don't know. When he's like talking to people, he's like using this voice with like his family. It's like, bro, could you imagine if you started doing a voice to your mom? Oh my god!
Hi, Mom.
Hey, mom, it's me.
This
It's
is just how I sound
bitch,
now.
shut the fuck up. What is this voice? Change that shit back.
Oh my god. So, did you enjoy the movie?
Look, yes, but I did. But that's the fucking problem. I just don't think we should be calling like. My problem is not with the movie. Like, it's fine, and my problem is not how he's
You don't
portrayed.
like the label that the movie.
Yeah, I think it's a really fucking bad precedent to say these are biopics and then not actually make fucking biopics.
Yeah.
I am fine with a Michael Jackson fluff piece, but call it what it is. Do not call this a biopic. It's so frustrating because all this is going to lead to is us getting more dumbed down biopics that are just glazed ads for celebrities who don't need it.
Do you think Bohemian Rhapsody was also that?
Yes, of course it was, because the entire Bohemian Rhapsody fucking band members were producers. They should not be allowed to be producers. But the problem is because the estates have so much power on the music and people will not watch a Bohemian Rhapsody film, they will not watch a Michael Jackson film without the music. That's the truth. So the estates have so much power in these movies. And then they're like, well, we can make a biopic. It's going to be gritty. It's going to be realistic. And we're going to play the music and it's going to make hundreds of millions. And it does, but it isn't realistic and it's not a good biopic. And we're robbed of genuine character studies of like really famous people who deserve like fair, like analyzations of their stories.
Well, it's at the end of the day, these biopics are made to make money, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
promote.
they're just dramatization.
It's for the estate to promote Michael Jackson, to one, make money from the movie, but more importantly, make money from all of his goddamn music, everything else around Michael. Because they make a fuck ton.
I mean, it's a slam dunk, you know.
And it feels like, you know, this movie almost feels like it perpetuates the exact thing that it preached against. That like in this movie, it's like they keep preaching about how Michael needs to get away from his family and be separate. And the whole time you're watching this, it's literally just an entire movie to like fund the remains of his family that are like using him like vultures to just profit off of him. It's crazy. It's so frustrating as like a viewer to be like just absolutely like spun around and slapped on the ass and been like, go ahead, man. Like, fuck off.
Look,
Sorry, I get very annoyed.
Okay.
They can make that
Actually-
money, but
actually-
don't fucking look me in the face and tell me you're making a fucking biopic.
I want to know, Connor. I want to know. Are you a Michael fan?
I like Michael's music a
Are you a
lot.
Michael fan?
I
Are you a Michael fan?
I like
Do
Michael's
you
music
like
a
Michael
lot.
Jackson's music, or are you a Michael fan?
I
Yeah.
am not a Michael fan because look, there's not a lot I like about it personally, but I like his music a lot. He's got very fucking good music.
Look, he was,
I know you are a Michael fan.
I am.
You are a Michael
I
fan.
mean, I grew up with it, and it was, you know, you didn't have anyone else in the world at the time who was as famous or as big as Michael Jackson. It was
I
the
know,
one.
I know.
It was the one thing where you could, you know, I go into like the middle of like fuck off nowhere in Thailand to the countryside, and people have a fucking cassette tape of Michael Jackson somewhere. You know, to me, it was just he was a celebrity on a bigger scale than I had ever seen before. And as a kid, there was that it was a fucking magical feeling. You know, when I was a kid, seeing just Michael perform on stage, I'm not sure, like, how much you think this kind of like, I feel like we've kind of moved away from this celebrity worship culture. Maybe we haven't.
We have, and I think it's a good thing because I think Michael was the perfect example of a celebrity like gone wrong in almost every sense.
Celebrity gone wrong.
Like, genuinely, I mean, we like he was given like such a massive level of fame and platform, like beyond belief.
Yeah,
and we saw exactly why that should not have been the case when you know he had parents would convince kids to come to his place. Like, I'm not saying he did anything to them. Look, I don't know. All of this shit is weird, but he did, for some reason, convince parents to let kids stay over at his house.
Because he was Michael.
Which is crazy, right? They should never have been allowed, right? They should never have been allowed to happen. On top of that, this entire culture of celebrity is the reason why he became so fucked up. It was because he was a kid fucking star. He was like groomed into being this superstar from a young age.
Yeah.
Like everything about it was like, should never have happened. I don't think we should allow like kid celebrities. Like,
do you think we should allow, I know this is a slight tangent.
Yeah.
I'll bring the reason it's linking, but do you think we should allow kids to be on YouTube channels as well?
No, because like we don't, because more often than not, nearly every single time it requires parents to manage them. And when they have success, oftentimes the parents see money that they've never seen in their life. And now the kid becomes like interlocked with this and the kid has to work.
Yeah.
And that's a huge fucking problem, I think. Because if the kid was like the best coal miner we'd ever seen, we wouldn't allow him to work in the coal mines. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Well, it depends how good he is, I guess.
Like if this kid was
lithium mines though.
Okay,
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Suddenly, if they're in the third world country, it's cool now because the white man gets his iPhone. But like, you know what I mean? Like, if we had like a fucking if Macaulay Culkin was the goat of coal mining. He just suddenly just had a fucking.
Why go straight to coal mining?
Because I'm trying to paint how absurd it is to go like to only exclusively allow this one form of work that we agree like acting in celebrity is cool. He can do that. You know, like we allow it. It's like a work, like the kid can drop out of school.
Yeah,
the kid can do whatever because he's working and he's it's like we are.
Yeah, I guess we saw what happened to all the fucking Nickelodeon kids, like actors and actresses, right?
Yeah, but because it's so ridiculous. Because if we took out, I mean, look, there's a lot of we've seen so many of these like Nickelodeon kids that are fucked up, that do not have good lives now. That if you took them out to say, hey, he's going to do a shift at Subway, you get the police called on you for doing child abuse and making them work. It's also illegal. Why the fuck? We decided it's illegal in most countries because we probably agree it's not good for kids to be working. They should be studying. They should be learning. They need to be able to make these decisions by themselves. So that is why I think like this whole like ultra level of celebrity that he was exposed to his entire life is wrong, and led to his severe lack of development as a human being.
I feel like we're on the cusp of the era of like child family YouTubers like making their like exposed videos.
Yeah.
Like my experience as a child YouTuber. I feel like we're like a year or two
we kind
away.
of saw some, right? We saw a couple have kind of done it, and we saw like.
Have we already?
Do you remember like the Fine Bros when they had teens react?
Oh
yeah. A lot of them came out,
right?
Yeah.
But you have to keep in mind that like it's weird because I felt like we'd kind of moved away from it. And then social media came back.
Yeah.
And now we're all back in on kids being celebrities because anyone can upload. And parents are like, well, you better start young because you want to be a YouTuber. You got to start now.
Make that bag.
We've kind of gone back in now. And you know, then we get stuff like, like the Rizzler, which is funny. And look, I'll admit, this shit makes me laugh. But it doesn't feel right to watch this. Like, how old is the Rizzler? He's so young.
It's like 12.
He's so young and he's been doing this for like 3 or 4 years now. I don't know how many.
Okay, is this an actual person? I don't know anything about this.
He's 10 and he blew up when he was 8 and he's already been like flown out doing these product ad reads. It's not right.
I don't get this guy at all.
Is this where he's
show the Rizzler?
How did
show
he
Garden
get
image of the Rizzler?
Yeah,
How did he
show
get
him the
famous?
Rizzler.
How did he get famous?
From the fucking Costco guys. It all blew up.
This is
Look,
like several layers.
I hate that I hate like I have the ancient tomes of brain rot that I can tell you.
When you hear this out of context, and anyone over the age of 45 will be like, yeah, the Rizzler got famous off of the Costco guys. And be like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I'm just like,
You're not speaking English.
the Costco guys. I'm like, You mean the workers? The workers?
It's just shit like this why like it's just European people. They just see Americans and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with all of you guys? Why are you making these kids famous? It's just weird, right? I mean, like it's just not good. I don't think it's right. And like it's weird because it's like everyone in that circle will consent. Everyone will be like, no, but it's good. He loves doing it. He loves flying around promoting fucking AT&T and whatever it is. You know, it's like, you know, it's not, I don't think it is good. I don't think it's right. And I think we should have moved away from this, but we've kind of normalized it once again with social media. And I don't know how I feel about it.
Well,
I feel like Michael was a cautionary tale on what happens when you let celebrity dictate all.
It's a different media now. It's a lot less. So it's less celebrity worship, but it's more about every man can be a celebrity and every man will be a celebrity. You know, everyone's going to get their 50 minutes of fame, especially in this kind of like modern era. The people who I feel really sorry for were the people who became memes before that became like monetizable.
Yeah.
Like,
well, at least, you know, at least there's something more genuine to it then, I suppose.
There is something more genuine to it, but I'm sure I mean, I've heard of like some of the people who actually, you know, their lives became worse because of it, because they became recognizable because they were a meme. And at least with the Rizzler, or at least like, shut the fuck up, or at least like modern meme faces can actually like monetize it in some way before their 50 minutes of fame is over, you know?
Yeah. Don't know. I think it's always tough to talk about these things because everyone has such a different idea, and you know, it's hard to tell like a family, hey, what you're doing is wrong, when maybe everyone in the family is like, no, he loves doing it. We all like doing it. It's just like, but
let's hear it from him. Let's hear it from him.
But even if it's from him, it's like, even if he says he likes doing it, and I agree, he might like doing it.
Yeah,
it's fine, but I just don't think it's right. I don't think it's right, man.
No.
Or maybe I'm being too prude or whatever it is.
I don't think it's right either.
You know, like
just give the kid a proper childhood, you know?
Yeah, right.
Kids, let him experience being a child.
Kids shouldn't be on camera. Yeah. They shouldn't have... Like, as an adult, you're not programmed to have this much attention on you. And if you have this much attention on you, like, from such a young fucking age... Bro,
it warps you as a person.
Yeah, it warps you as a person. And you will carry scars for the rest of your life.
You know what's crazy? Michael Jackson, currently, his music, the biggest market is Japan.
Really?
It's like where it makes the most money.
I mean, he was fucking insanely popular in Japan.
Yeah, also I watched it with a Japanese friend and we were talking about it afterwards. And afterwards I was like, yeah, man, it's a shame about the whole like accusations and stuff. He went like, what? I was like the pedophiles? You know, like the whole kid stuff? They were like, what? I was like, what do you mean you don't?
Not my Michael.
I was like, what? How do you not know about this? What are you talking? What are you? You like the Michael Jackson movie? You don't know about this shit? What world am I living in? Is that normal?
I mean, yeah. In Japan, with that kind of touchy subject, it's usually never like broadcast unless it's actually confirmed. Like these kinds of like accusations and stuff, they very rarely actually make it out into the mainstream unless it's like legally proven that like yes, he did it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. They just care that he does banger music, you know.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, Thriller.
Yeah, Thriller. I know Thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Billie Jean. Yeah.
His music is fucking godlike, top tier, and he's a generational talent. We don't see that. But yeah, I mean, I think it's important sometimes to discuss this aspect of it and discuss the people behind the art that we love, because I think it allows us to paint a better picture of the world we live in and the times they reflect. I think if you just try to separate solely the art from the artist, it's an ignorant way to live, to just enjoy something that you like instead of actually analyzing its effects on like society and why we are the way we are and why we treat celebrities the way we do.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a shame. It's a shame that often people feel like you're either in camp A or B, and whether you're attacking Michael and he's just a victim, or, you know, or he's the devil spawn, he should, you know, go to hell.
Yeah.
But he's a weird guy.
Do you think fiction or entertainment is getting softer recently? Because I saw an interesting article from Genaro Bucci.
Oh, cool.
I think I read the same article.
Oh, was it this?
I did a video on it, yeah.
Joey knows what I'm talking about. Genaro Bucci, who famously wrote Madoka Magica, Fate Zero, Sayano Uta. Someone who is had some... His stories are, let's say, not the easiest a lot of times on the emotions.
Yeah, they're pretty intense.
They're pretty intense.
Pretty intense, yeah.
Yeah, and can you pull up the article?
I think he said something like, because I did a video on this, because I found it really interesting. He said that people used to seek, this is the exact article. Yeah, people used to seek poison in fiction, and now people just want the antidote to reality.
And I saw that as a quote.
That goes fucking hard.
It goes so hard.
That goes fucking hard.
That's why he's the GOAT, man.
That's why he's the GOAT.
I read that and I'm like, shit, he's right.
He's right.
He's right.
I fully agree with how he's saying it. Yeah.
Because like so many stories nowadays and so much entertainment. Before you'd kind of like look for like really these ideas that would like challenge you and really like make you feel like a lot of things, a lot of darker emotions maybe.
I'm going to go toilet, but I'm going to think about this.
Yeah, I did a video on this because I not only agree with what he was saying, but I think it's also a really good way of just, kind of expressing or I guess realizing that, because the world has gotten,
shittier
and shittier, regardless of what walk of life you are walking. And, obviously people run to fiction and people consume fiction as either a way to, I guess experience things that are outside of their reality.
Yeah, and right. I think more than ever, because I've been thinking about this a while, and when this article came out, I was like, that's actually exactly what I've been thinking. People more and more are looking for escapism.
Yeah.
I think that's why fantasy is so like it is getting almost like its second renaissance.
Yeah, that's
especially
why,
in the anime field.
And that's why sci-fi died.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
to a lot of people now, it's not science fiction; it's science reality.
Yeah, and they want anything they can to escape the shittiness of what they view as the real world, and they want. And I can't blame them because I get it, man.
Yeah, I totally
like
get it.
in your fiction, you always seek what you don't have, right? And a lot of people now are just seeking stories that make them forget about some of the, let's say, harsh moments of reality and harsh pieces of actual.
But what I also found interesting as well is that like, the world has gotten shittier and shittier. That's definitely true. But like, it's not to say that back when Sayonara came out or, during the early 2000s, 2010s, it's not like people weren't also already living shitty lives as well, like from their perspective, right?
Yeah.
And yet, still people would run to these kinds of more, I guess, like conceptually challenging or I guess emotionally challenging shows like Sayonara or like Madoka, that would, I guess, like people would consume those not just as a way to like consume good, well-written fiction, but also a lot of people would, I feel, use those kinds of harder to digest emotionally types of fiction to kind of reflect upon their own life.
Yeah.
In some sense, right? Like, maybe they would see something in a certain character going through a hard time and they would use that to reflect upon their life, and maybe certain decisions that certain characters would make in these hard situations, they would go, oh, okay, maybe that's something I can learn from, whether it be in a positive way or a negative way. But now it seems like people don't even want to retrospectively look at themselves through fiction anymore. It's just like they want this clear-cut wall between the fiction that they're consuming and their real world. It's like completely two separate realities, if you can call it that. Which I find very interesting, right? Because it's not like emotionally challenging narratives are completely gone. Like, obviously, there's still a lot of like great emotionally challenging fiction that's written in Japan and outside of Japan that, can get people to retrospectively look at their own lives or reflect upon their own lives, but it's just not the forefront anymore.
Yeah, and I know there's probably going to be a few people who can name off a bunch of different shows or media that go against this quote.
Yeah,
We're
totally.
not talking about like the general trend and the general vibe we get from what people are, what people are seeking, because I've seen this happen in a lot of different genres where it's I don't know if it's just me or I don't know if it's just what I watch, but I generally don't watch a lot of darker stuff anymore. Or maybe it's because I'm just not as exposed to as much darker stuff, or that's not what gets popular. But the genre I think of most recently is this is going to go on a fucking tangent, but it's the fucking romance genre, man. The big trend in the romance genre is, you know the type of romance fan I am. I love my drama. I love my conflicts. I love the spice, as you say it. But a lot of modern romances are just very like, here's a guy, here's a girl. They vibe with each other. Not much conflict. Not much. Not much.
Very happy-go-lucky.
Will they? Won't they? And it's just a very comfortable, wholesome romance, right? And I'm just like, that's not the type of romance that I like. I look for. But my God, I think about it and I'm like, okay, it kind of makes sense why this is the kind of romance that is popular nowadays, because people more than ever are looking for a connection. You know, they're looking.
Do you think people are also just looking for something that gives them a sense of like familiarity as well?
Yes and no. People say I don't know who told me this quote, but a lot of times people say they want something new. And then something new gets made, something completely new gets made,
and they won't watch it.
And they won't watch it.
Yeah.
People want something. People want new experiences packaged as something familiar, right? So the way I see it is, people don't want something completely new. But if it's something familiar enough for them to grasp conceptually, but also give them a new experience somewhere, that's where the middle ground lies in it. I think that's what, and you know, I'm the same way. I hear about a new thing. You could be anything. Doesn't even need to be media. It could be fucking food, right? You have like a new cuisine, and you're like, oh, they're using that meat. Oh, I'm not sure about that. You know, but if they're fucking cooking beef, chicken, or pork, but like with like new spices and new flavors, then you're like, oh shit, okay, this fucking bangs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And I think that's just how humans are programmed. You know.
What do you think, Connor?
I don't know. This is a tough one. Can we scroll down a little bit more the article? I just want to see where. Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
It's this is such a really fascinating topic. Because I think there's so much more to it than just people are depressed because the world is shit.
Yeah.
Because there's so much. Why is the world shit? You know, like what reasons? But I also feel that like media companies are generally a lot more scared of putting out things that are divisive or controversial, because now, you know, back in the day, if you published a game or whatever, or you know, remember when they would release like, what do they release? Like Manhunt on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
That was a game that got banned, right? So the ways to do was just kill people.
Yeah.
People wouldn't be like, wow, I'm boycotting my PlayStation. I'm gonna throw all my Sony games out the window.
Yeah.
They would just be like, this game is wrong. This game should be banned. End of story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play something else.
Yeah. No one would ever dare be like, and even then, the only people who wanted it banned were like age rating boards.
Yeah.
People didn't fucking care.
Yeah,
like,
the average person didn't care.
If you released a game that was like controversial, they wouldn't then attack the company.
Yeah.
But now fans have learned that if you just make like, if you run campaigns of like harassing, you know, you can get companies to fold on things.
Yeah.
And so now there's a huge amount of like backlash for everything. You know, and this has mainly come from like the political climate that we're in. This is kind of all started with there. But there also has been a really big concerted effort to limit what you can and can't talk about in media, right? Like that's a thing that's happening more and more as authoritarianism is getting more popular. Sorry, I know it's fucking politics. I know it's lame, but it affects everything that we love and do in our life. You know, it's unfortunately kind of seeping into our world where like, okay, the stories are getting safer because the companies have to be safer, because the companies don't want backlash, because governments are putting more pressure on them, you know, stuff like this. Whereas, you know, a lot of people see Japan as being like, it's free. You can do whatever you want. It's like, bro, they're shackled to the shareholders. They need to make sure that prints money.
I mean, there's a reason why there hasn't been anything like a Sayonota since.
Yeah, this shit don't make money. That's
Yeah.
just the truth. You know, Sayonota probably made a bit of money back in the day, but that's because the medium it was delivered on. Like a game like this just simply wouldn't.
Well,
make
also
a crazy amount of money.
it was just completely out of the norm in terms of like presentation and story. Like there hasn't been, and I don't think there ever will be a game like Sayonota ever again.
Well, because I think a lot of modern younger people and audiences, well, older people too, have been like, they're like not brainwashed, but like fucking coached into like seeing things that are problematic and thinking like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is not a reflection of me or my character. It's like, bro, you played a game. It's like if I played Sino Uta, doesn't mean I'm a fan. I'm a number one like stan of Uta. I love everything about it. It's like I experienced the story that was on offer. Yeah. And I think people are afraid to jump or be seen playing games like this because they're like, it's like, bro, that is not even remotely close to the truth. And when you boil down conversations like that of discussing media like this, you are absolutely robbing any nuance in any way to discuss these things.
I think it was interesting, Joey, when you said earlier about people wanting that separation between reality and fiction.
Yeah.
Because I think that is true and false at the same time. Because I think in some ways, people put themselves into fiction way more than they ever used to.
Oh, yeah.
Like, my God, if you clown on a fictional character, before you'd be like, it'd just be all fun and games because it's like, oh, you fucking hate my favorite main character? All right, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. But I still like him though.
Yeah.
It's identity now.
But now it's like, oh shit, you are clowning on part of my identity and part of myself, you know, even more so. They see themselves in this, you know, as they see themselves represented as this character. To the point where attacking this character is attacking almost part of their values and stuff like that. And I think that's where you get a lot more heated discussions online because when you're criticizing, even if you're criticizing a fictional character nowadays, it's almost like to the fans, to the mega fans, you are criticizing a real person. You know, you're criticizing Michael, you know, for example. Right?
My favorite anime character, Michael.
Yeah. I mean,
but you're right. You're spot on. I think people do. They contextualize the things they like in themselves.
Yeah.
And when you don't like it, give reasons, whether it's unnecessarily harsh or not. You get offended. And they just need to fucking stop being so fucking soft. Stop fucking having every piece of media you consume be your identity.
Yeah. So then would you say then that the problem then there lies that people are putting too much of themselves into fiction?
Oh, bro, for me, I'm like, I don't think people can separate fiction and reality anymore, man. In a lot of senses.
Yeah.
You know, I just said, you know, if we've gotten to this point in media where people, you know, some people, I'm not saying this is the majority, but some people will judge you over the media that you watch. And I'm like, bro, that's fucked up.
That's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it's become, we have like taught people online, you are only as valuable as a person online, as a fan, if you can prove you're a real fan. You've put the hours and you know everything. It's like we have like whipped each other into being like fans, like professional stans of either games or media. It's like, oh, you're a fake fan? Oh, I would rather die than be a fake fan of the things I love because I'm a real fan of everything I love. Look, I've got 5,000 hours in this game. It's like, why does that matter? Like this literally doesn't matter.
Who are you trying to prove?
I feel like it's a reactionary counter movement to like what, you know, kind of what happened when your media kind of gets popular. You get new people coming into like that's what fandoms are. They are communities. They are spaces. And when you get a fandom that expands to a whole new height, you're gonna get people that maybe you don't vibe with anymore. You know, maybe before, I mean, especially in the anime fandom, we felt this. The anime community and the anime fandom was very, very different growing up than it is today.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I think it's become a counter movement against just the exponential growth that their fandoms have had, right? Because what people really want to find is connection and community, like everything. The problem is when it becomes a fucking witch hunt, which I have felt in like
when it goes from a community to a cult, basically.
Yeah, I mean the communities have been like whipped up and trained by like fucking like loud voices in the space.
Yeah.
They're like, we always got to have an enemy. We always got to find
It's
someone.
always an us versus them.
Someone always has to be the enemy every day of the week, and people don't even realize they're being fucking used and played like this shit. It's depressing as shit.
Well, it's always a red flag for me. Biggest red flag for me, right, is when someone brings up a problem, right? You're like, you know, there are a lot of people that can criticize certain fandoms or certain media or something, right? But when there is something to get angry about every other day, that's when I'm like, oh, I'm being sold a product, and that product is rage, right? Do you know what I mean? Where I look at some of these voices, and I'm like, surely there is not this many things to be angry about I mean, there are some things,
Yeah.
Lego scandal. Some things where you're like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That someone should be talking about this.
People need to go to jail for that.
Yeah. And then there are other topics where I'm like, what
why are we this
I saw like some VTube drama, right? VTuber drama. And this VTuber is, they're relatively large. But the amount of impressions they were getting on like the drama surrounding them in this particular space was so much more than they would ever have on their own. So like clearly there's been some commodification here of dunking on a person or finding like a narrative here that people will just jump on because they're like, all right, well, what is it this week? Last week we had this. Yeah. What's it this week? Who are we jumping on this time? It's like people don't realize they're being absolutely whipped up and played into doing this shit. And so I think rightfully so. It's like, why the fuck would I want to play Sino Uta when I can just go and see the worst people I've ever met in my life on Twitter in 5 minutes? I don't need to play a game to see like a horrible person. I go on Twitter, bro. I see the most disgusting human behavior known to man. People posting like dead pictures of people, tragedies, horrific behavior.
Yeah.
And like manipulating the worst parts of people, people who don't realize they're being played.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. I mean, we're genuinely fucked.
Yeah, I mean,
it's so depressing. I feel so depressed to be human.
I'm trying to see the positive.
But I'm bringing back hope, bro.
I'm bringing back hope. Hope is coming back. You
got to be optimistic.
You got to be optimistic.
But seriously, I mean, that's why, like, with what I try to do on my own fucking content, I know you too, you don't really talk about anything. It's just like, let's just fucking talk about the shit that we care about.
Yeah.
Let's just put out good vibes because, like, at the end of the day, I can't control the vibes of the internet, but I can make my space be chill.
Yeah.
I can make it so that when people come to my channel, they can fucking watch something they want to watch without being fucking whipped up into a frenzy.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
We're literally doing the Gendo Ubuchi thing.
Yeah, man. I know.
Yeah.
I'm making the fucking vaccine. I'm kidding. No. I mean, but as like, what the fuck am I going to do?
Yeah. It's
about fucking Twitter being the most disgusting place on earth.
Oh, it's Twitter is a lot of it, but I think the monetization, it's always the monetization of I don't know. A lot of people want you to paint a picture that you are a ideological soldier fighting a war in something, there's enough real life war happening right now, but you always got to be a part of a movement or part of a war fighting against an enemy. Doesn't matter what that enemy is.
But it's like a lot of these people are just being used for ad rev, bro. It's all ad rev. It's just being used for fucking money.
Yeah.
And the billionaires are fucking laughing at you.
And I don't think there's anything inherently wrong about talking about negative things, of course.
No, of course not.
As long as you have the proper nuance there to strike up a conversation. But the problem is that, and I've experienced this firsthand covering Japan news, but just nuance is out the window for 99% of the time. People just don't want to have an actual conversation.
No, what's out the window is benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of that is out the window. That's true.
People are no longer willing. People will hear like one sentence out of like a 3-paragraph quote that you made, and they will misinterpret that as much.
Yeah,
as
they will
possible.
take.
I've been there.
They will always take the worst reading of you possible, no matter like if there's a spectrum of like what you said and how it can be interpreted. Even if you literally just didn't say it, they will always find the worst angle because people will get money, they'll get views for pushing the worst narrative possible and stoking people up. But, just saying nuance is dead is, I don't think fair because I think still majority of people, we're very lucky. I think Trash Taste views are pretty fucking chill. Whenever I read the comments, I see very sensible people. I think most people who watch the show have like, because look, we've been here for a very long time. I think we don't often get many fucking headlines or things that blow up outside of our space. We do occasionally, obviously. But when I've read it, people are pretty level-headed when we talk about this stuff, and there is nuance, and people are starving for nuance. People want it. People want to have voices. Problem is, people are very loud. People who don't want it. People who want to boil down things to simple articles, simple headlines.
Yeah.
There's no end to this, unfortunately. And I think Geno Nobuchiyev's like kind of summed it up perfectly here in a way that kind of has, taken it, all of these consequences, boiled it down, and kind of seen that ultimately, people don't want it.
Because people just are tired. People are tired of
but also
drama. Yeah. You hear about things and that make you angry, and you can either get angry or sometimes people are just like, damn, I just don't care anymore.
But then again, like,
that's why I'm online less now.
I play a lot of the really good kind of like, I guess, fucked up stuff like this, of the poison, if you will. has kind of been coming from indie games, indie productions, and that has been filling that void and kind of showing that there is at least still a very healthy demand for this stuff.
Yeah.
People still want this stuff, but
totally.
I think we also live in a space where we have to realize that big companies are not going to fund this stuff. They are not going to pursue these ideas.
The term "there's no such," There's no such publicity as bad publicity. Do you still think that's true? Do you believe in that quote?
Oh, like the bad publicity is still good publicity.
Yeah.
I think it's completely up to your mindset.
Yeah.
Really.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. That's there.
Just to some,
I don't know, man. Bricks and minifigures got pretty bad publicity. I know it's pretty fucking bad.
It depends what level and how much, but like if a game was controversial and they still listed it on Steam or whatever for sale, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
There was a game actually that I don't think I ever played. It was not too long ago. I think it was called Horses. They ended up getting delisted because they had, I think they had some pretty.
Oh, the horror game?
Yeah,
I saw a whole like.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I saw a whole like video essay on this game, and I was like, this game.
There was like bestiality in it, I think.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not even that bad, really, if you think about it. But I guess it got banned for whatever reason.
It got banned, and I just think like, okay, sure, but I was like, we're supposed to be in the age of free speech. Everyone can do whatever they want, but then suddenly everyone is told they can't do whatever they want, and the same people who preach free speech are the exact same people that are so quick to jump on something and try and get it banned. Although that didn't happen here. I just remembered this game. It's a game that got banned because you never hear about games getting banned or delisted.
Yeah, I remember seeing a video on this.
Damn, I've never heard of this.
Yeah, but it eventually got relisted.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, because I feel like nowadays, maybe before, I don't know how much things would change from before, but I feel like now because people are just so overstimulated, sometimes bad publicity is just that bad publicity because people would just be like, oh, okay, this thing that got people angry, I can't be bothered to fuck with this. I can't be bothered to. Before, people would be like, you said the manhunt thing, people would be like, almost like curious, be like, oh shit.
It was used as publicity back in the day.
Yeah. People were like, oh shit, I am morbidly curious about what this is about. People
like GTA as well, right? When that initially went onto the news.
Oh yeah, that helped so much.
Yeah, that helped GTA so much, and now it's like the fucking biggest franchise.
And now people get angry, and you're either like part of the movement, or you're like, I can't be fucked to care about whatever these people care about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And I don't know anyone who gets angry enough about things to like go on social media and get angry. Like, it's, you know what I mean? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a waste of energy.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like now more than ever, bad publicity does work. It's
Yeah, I would never have heard about this game if it didn't get delisted. To be fair,
yeah,
like truly, I would not have played it.
Yeah,
I haven't played it. What am I saying?
Well, now you're gonna play it.
I have to play it now.
Do you feel like it's I had a conversation with Didus about this the other day, but I feel like it's harder to just be a casual fan of something in this modern day and age.
Yeah, it's like I was telling you earlier. Like,
yeah.
people need to be the biggest fan ever, or you're a fake.
You're a real fan, or you're a LARPer.
You're a LARPer.
You're a LARPer.
Whatever word they want to use for the flavor of the week to make themselves feel big.
Well, it was weird because, like, before, the experience I've had with a lot of fandoms is that you tell people that you're interested in you're watching a certain thing, or you're like, oh, I'm getting into X like franchise, for example, and a lot of fandoms before were like, oh shit, you're watching the thing, you're watching the thing, hell yeah, come on in, brother, welcome in, and it's weird seeing the transition of that to let's take One Piece for example, right? On one hand, I can totally understand when you have people like Logan Paul, buying up manga volumes, being like, gentlemen, I have just bought the best manga of all time, Luffy, my favorite
monkey, the Luffy D Monkey, and I'm like, okay, bro, come on, who are you fooling?
Well, I think people are rightfully annoyed about that because he's trying to commodify and make the thing that they like a collector thing.
Yeah, if he didn't buy anything and just casually in a fucking podcast was just like, yeah, I'm getting into One Piece, Luffy D Monkey. Oh, sorry, his name was wrong. Then I'd be like, all right, whatever. Everyone's got to start from somewhere, right? Like,
but at the same time, it's getting to the point where I'm like, I don't even know if I am a One Piece fan anymore by the modern definition of how One
Because the
Piece
ceiling
fans
is like
yeah
here now, right?
like
Okay,
because you're like either like for me, okay, I'm a casual One Piece fan. I've caught up to the manga. Okay, I don't remember all of the details of the lore intimately because it's been a story that I've consumed over the 2 fucking decades of my life. I don't remember every character that shows up, and sometimes I'm watching the One Piece live action. I'm like, what's his name again?
Yeah.
You know, but that I've always been like a casual One Piece fan.
Yeah.
I've never been like the hardcore, know every lore. But even I feel like, oh shit, am I even a One Piece fan, or am I
Am
just
I a LARPer?
am I?
Okay, well, you raised a good point. Like, if you had said on like a video, you're like, I'm thinking about getting into One Piece, everyone would be like, oh my God, please get into One Piece. Please,
Yeah.
we want content on One Piece. The moment you get into it, it's like, oh, what a fucking fake One Piece fan, bro. What a fucking fraud.
What do you mean you don't remember this one character that appears for one panel
What a
on this one
fucking-
chapter?
What a fucking fraud. God,
No,
it's such a fake fucking One Piece fan,
Yeah.
piece of fucking shit.
No, it's so weird because every time I'm scared to talk about One Piece online because even
Same.
though I like One Piece, even
Yeah.
though it's like moved me emotionally in so many fucking ways, I know that I am not as into the One Piece space as a lot of other creators.
Sure.
You know, or a lot of other people even. Of
course,
A lot of other fans, you know. And it probably means, I mean, it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite anime when I was getting into anime. But now I almost feel like sometimes I'm like, damn, am I like an outsider to this fandom that I thought I was in? You know, it's super weird. How much do you need to know to be counted as like not a LARPer?
Honestly, I think that completely depends on the fan base.
Yeah.
Because it's like some of the I think the problem with One Piece is because it is such a massive fan base that is incredibly mainstream now that like everyone and their fucking mother is starting One Piece. You know, the other day my mom was like, I'm thinking about starting One Piece. That's when I knew One Piece was going too far.
Damn.
Yeah, she was like, do you have the One Piece manga? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And she's like, can you send it to me? And I'm like, Mom, I'm not sending you 110 fucking volumes in the mail. Buy it on Kindle or something. And she's like, I'm like, why do you want to watch One Piece? And she's like, oh, because I watched the live action and I thought it was kind of interesting. And, you know, I was like, okay, that's cool and all. I'm happy for you because I also love One Piece. I'm
Nah,
not caught
Gatekeeper
up.
Joey.
Sorry, yeah. My bad, guys.
You can't make another.
I need to gatekeep the tourists, guys. My bad, gang.
Keep the LARPers, Joey.
I need to gatekeep the LARPers, guys.
How
My bad.
will our fandom survive?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I introduced another tourist to the One Piece community. Yeah,
They're ruining it. They're ruining it, you know. They're
Yeah.
ruining it for all of us who are big fans.
Sorry, guys. I gotta stop my mom from reading One Piece now. But what was the point I was making? I don't remember anymore.
We were talking about. We're talking about being a fake fan.
Oh yeah. It completely depends on the size of the community because if
Yeah.
it's like I don't know, Sayonota for instance, right? Like which
Yeah.
is a relatively small niche community of people who are into it, right?
Yeah.
I played Sayonota. I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore, but maybe some other people will look at it and being like, oh, you played the game and you're familiar with the story. Oh, then I would say because it's such a fucking subjective title of like, oh, you're a real fan or a hardcore fan. Like, what does that even mean?
Well, do you know what I find funny? Right. I feel like the anime community has gone full circle because when I got into the community, there was this grace period where the discussion of are you a real fan was a thing. Do you remember the era of anime where you're like, have you seen the list?
Yeah.
You know, have you seen the list?
I think so. Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy
Evangelion.
Bebop, Ava, Trigun, Death Note.
That is literally
FMA.
why I watched all those shows.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, I love anime, and I guess
My anime list
yeah.
top 50.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you had to kind of watch like at least like the 10 Commandments. You had to watch them.
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Otherwise, you weren't allowed to have a discussion.
Yeah.
And back then, that was like a small ask because it was like there was only
Yeah.
like 10 shows a season. So
Yeah.
like, what could you possibly be watching?
Yeah.
Watch the fucking goats, and then we can talk.
Yeah.
You know.
And I find it funny that the anime community has kind of come full circle. But you know, there's this extra venom now with
Oh, yeah.
it,
Oh, yeah.
Because number one, money is involved, and number two, politics is involved. You know, before it was just a fun, haha. You're not a real fan.
He wasn't that deep before.
Yeah,
He wasn't that deep.
He wasn't that deep,
really
before.
wasn't that deep before.
And now it's kind of becoming that.
Now it's
deep.
like a life or death situation for some of these people.
Yeah. It's
and it's like, oh, you haven't watched Undercover Under the Bridge season 2? You're a LARPer. It's like, bro, what metric are we fucking here at? Like, yeah, that's the thing. It's like I don't know what the metric is anymore. Of like, at what point are you suddenly at what point do you graduate from tourist to fan?
I don't know. It's up to the fan base. You know?
Totally.
It's
and the fan base can't ever fucking agree with anything.
You know how chat is just chat and not chat to Twitch chat. That's just one conglomeration, one
hive mind.
Yeah, one fucking eldritch horror hive mind that is just one entity that is made up of many, many people, but is really just one thing, you know. That's who decides, you know. It's the conglomeration of the fan
So
fan
basically
base.
there is no answer.
There is no answer.
Bottom line, there is no answer. Who gives a fuck?
It's a vibe. It's a vibe train, you know. Like I remember when The Weeknd was announced to be part of like the Anime Awards, and everyone's like knee-jerk reaction is just like and I'm like, that I don't know if you know, but like he's one of the real ones, man. Did you see like his fucking world tour of meeting every big creator in the anime and gaming space?
Dude, I've never been more jealous of a person when went to go to Atlas to play P6.
I know,
and I'm just like, the amount of like, he doesn't even know Persona comments. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't think Atlas just brings anybody to come and play fucking P6, you know?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen his picture of you're talking about I'm drawing a picture of it?
Yeah, I did see that. I've never been more jealous of a celebrity in my life.
God.
But you know what? He's probably a real one.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Look, this celebrity doesn't have to go to those fucking places. Like,
No.
He easily could be like, fuck that. But if he's like, I want to go play Persona 6, he's going to go. He's going
because he's a fan.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? You're just pissed off because it wasn't you, and that's fine because I would be too.
Yeah, I was pissed off as well. Don't worry. I'm so jealous that he got to fucking play P6.
You have to separate like why is it jealousy or envy?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I will fully be forward, and I am envious of everyone that he got to meet and everything.
Yeah,
he got to
100%.
do. Holy
100%.
shit, man! But at the same time, you know, game recognizes game. You know.
Yeah. Exactly, and you know, he genuinely seems like a fan of these things, which is awesome. You know.
Yeah. God, he got to play Persona 4 Revival.
I know. And he met Kojima. He fucking hung out with Amano, and I'm just like, fuck you, Weekend.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, didn't he meet Yoko Taro as well?
He met Yoko Taro.
Yoko Taro and
It's like everyone I ever want to meet.
I know, right? I know. Like how many DMs are you in, bro? Like let me in on that shit, bro. You show up for like 5 minutes to the Anime Awards. You're like, my job is done. All right, I'm gonna go drinking with like everyone in the industry now.
He's so real for that.
Yeah, I know. Right?
That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's what I would do as well.
That is exactly what I would do. Just
he's like, but I'm out of time. I'm gonna get a beer.
Are you going to his concert in Japan?
No.
You're not?
I didn't even know he had a concert in Japan.
Yeah, he's doing an Asia tour.
Oh, nice. I will not be going. I like The Weeknd's music, but
yeah,
I don't not that much. Not enough to go to a concert.
Oh man. But
I respect the fact that he's a fucking Persona fan.
Yeah. You excited for the new Persona 6, Persona 4?
Oh, dude, so many games I'm excited for.
Yeah.
The JRPG fans are eating so good.
Oh yeah.
New Xenoblade game as well got announced.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about Legend of Zelda and stuff like that.
Yeah, Zelda as well.
Yeah, it's been a busy year for games.
I'm just walking through the classics still.
What are you playing right now?
Still on my Castlevania arc.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to play all of them. There's a lot.
It's still not over?
There's like 16. And they all take like 10 hours.
Oh my god.
So it's taking me a little time. I'm nearly there though.
You're gonna have the Castlevania crew off. You're gonna be the real Castlevania fan.
Yeah, he's currently a tourist right now.
I'm still a tourist, John. So please don't call me a fan. I haven't graduated.
He's just
yet.
LARPing as a Castlevania fan right now.
Yeah, I'm just LARPing right now. So I'm kind of trying to get there,
No,
guys.
you've turned me into a Castlevania LARPer now.
Dude,
Dude,
it's
you
just
probably
like-
more than I have.
This game series has single-handedly made me think like, damn, video game music is kind of fucking fire.
Oh,
This game series made you think that?
Dude.
I mean,
the music-
Castlevania music is
Dude.
incredible.
I mean,
The
yeah.
music in this game series is, I never heard of, no game has come close in my mind.
Not Persona games?
No,
Not Mega Man games.
no. This shit is straight heat.
Is it because it's all beeps and boops?
No, my God, it's so good. No, it's not all beeps and boobs.
But they're glorious beats and boobs.
No, this
I mean, do you have any other soundtracks, video game soundtracks that stand out to you?
top of my head, like maybe Chrono Trigger was pretty fucking good. But, but then again, Chrono
Correct
Trigger,
answer.
But to be honest with you, maybe controversial take, like half of the Chrono Trigger soundtrack is godlike. The other half, I'm like,
You reckon?
yeah, some of the themes are way better than others. Frog's theme, godlike. And then Rob's theme, it's very good, but it's also a Rick Astley song. You didn't hear this?
No.
Can you play Rob's theme from Chrono Trigger for Gone?
Yeah.
I want you to, I just want to see your immediate reaction.
Shit,
Okay.
you're kind of right.
Like that's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
but-
fine. Look,
we can play
we
this
love,
because,
we love
No,
Rick
no, no,
Astley over
just
here.
listen. Just play it for Gone.
It's not
Play it for Gone.
copyrighted, so we can listen
Oh
to
no,
it.
this one will be.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, this is it.
Yeah, this is it.
Wait for it.
Oh my god.
It's fine. I'm just telling you.
Hey man, you gotta take the classics, man. You gotta take
I'm like, hey, Anthony, hey. This came out a lot after though. You can pause now.
Yeah.
It is just Rick Astley.
Yeah, I mean
That's fine though. That's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine.
That's
It's fine.
fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not saying it's not fine.
Yeah.
But you know, come on, man.
I mean the Ava theme is basically the from a Bond theme.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. I guess it is.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, wait, I can't remember which one it is.
But for me, I like very, I love like gothic inspired soundtracks, and I've just really gel with the Castlevania one so well. Also, hella recency bias because I'm playing it right now. That's why I'm really into it. But I've been joking every time I play the game, like I'm playing a 10-hour soundtrack in the hopes I get a good game.
Yeah. Kai, search up 007 takes the Lecter.
1963. Okay.
1963.
Oh, like the battle thing they would play for the battles.
They just took this. I was saying this is the Ava theme.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? They ripped that shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
They ripped that shit. I miss those like old movie sounds, you know, whenever anything would go wrong and they'd always play dun dun. They'd always have like loads of brass. And oh my God, I love that shit so much. I want to make a comeback.
Love some brass.
Just fucking whenever they play, they just put fucking trumpets and everything.
Oh yeah,
Love that shit.
Yeah, orchestral music, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just really love the compositions of Castlevania so much. But I'm also very recency bias entirely. I'm unable to think of games prior.
With good soundtracks.
Yeah, because I'm only thinking about this right now. I can't think about it.
What are some of your what are some of your favorite soundtracks of all time? Doesn't need to be games. Anything, any media. Beeps and boops, man.
Dude, this is like telling me to name a woman. I can't. You can't put me on the
Name
spot.
5 soundtracks.
Name five soundtracks.
I don't know. Fuck, it's tough, man.
What would you say your answer is? While Connor thinks.
Okay.
Let me. Can I consult my gaming list?
Okay. I'll just go anime for now.
Okay.
Zanku no Terra.
Yep, fire.
Fulikuli.
Yep, fire. Samurai Champloo for me.
Yes. Gotta go with my boy Maiden Biss.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Maiden Biss is definitely up there. Then it gets hard because I'm like, there are so many that I think are like, I fuck with this so much. But is it like the best? Probably.
This is a personal take for me, but the Clanad soundtrack is still like lives on in my memory. Like
the Clanad soundtrack?
Yeah, like I will listen to some Clanad songs like completely just the song or just like the track itself, and it like brings back emotions. Yeah.
Dude, the Plants vs. Zombies soundtrack, the first one kind of goes crazy.
Why?
I couldn't name you a single track.
No.
Bro, they got the Mark Rober track on it. Play the Plants vs. Zombies rooftop theme. Dude, it kind of goes crazy.
All right, let's see this.
Play this one.
Graze the roof.
It's the Mark Rober song.
This is the most boops and beep shit I've heard.
This your goat? This your goat right here? This is your goat?
This is so good.
This is the shit I hear in an elevator, bro.
No, this shit's so good.
Nah.
This shit's
You're
so
getting
peak,
nostalgic.
dude.
You're
This
getting
shit's so
nostalgic
peak.
over this.
Oh, it's Laura Shigehara. She did the To the Moon soundtrack, which is also another fantastic fucking soundtrack. All right,
Put some respect on my goat.
respect Laura Shigehara. She's the goat.
I think I'm scrolling through my games right now.
What about when it comes to movies?
Movies.
For me, very easily, I think the greatest movie soundtrack is fucking either Gladiator or Eternal Sunshine.
Cuphead has amazing music.
That is also
That
amazing
does
music.
have amazing music.
Yeah. I don't know. Interstellar's pretty fucking good though.
yeah,
Interstellar
I was
is
like, there's
amazing.
got to be Hans Zimmer somewhere.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I think Gladiator is the best.
He's
one
kind
for
of
me.
the sound of cinema.
Well, he wasn't before. It was
No, he
John-
wasn't. He wasn't.
It was
But he
John
is now.
Williams.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
know. John Williams like handed the baton to him.
Yeah. 100%. And
Keep playing that music, by the way. Let's get another little bit of that. Just 5 more seconds. Okay, I'm done.
you hear this in the club.
Dude, the club would go crazy if they heard this.
No, I mean, Plants vs. Zombies was not my first pick when it comes to best soundtrack.
You're a coward because you don't understand what good shit sounds like and you're being blinded by the fact that it's not a peak game.
Bro, went from Chrono Trigger to Plants vs. Zombies. Like, that's
A
insane.
real man is able to recognize peak even amongst the childish squabble.
Okay, if we're talking game soundtracks, I know this is gonna be like a fucking meme answer. The Minecraft soundtrack, actually fire.
I haven't played Minecraft.
The Minecraft soundtrack, unironic. I know it's like a whole meme and shit, but like
I
the
only like that one
Show
song.
me.
Dun, dun.
Show me.
I have the entire Minecraft soundtrack.
All right, which
on
song?
vinyl.
Which song?
Oh,
Which
the
song?
blood's going back to my leg. Oh, I feel like a ghost is trying to jerk me off.
Like I think just the Minecraft soundtrack for me, it's not like an individual track like goatedness.
Yeah.
It's the entire soundtrack. Like the vibe and the atmosphere that soundtrack gives is, I think, unmatched. Like
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are very quick to like throw away the Minecraft soundtrack because it's Minecraft, but like it's a fucking good soundtrack. It's a really good soundtrack.
Super Mario 64 has really good music too.
Is it bad that I didn't? I guess Minecraft does have music. I never really.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've heard of it.
Just pure ambient.
Yeah, I thought it was like ambience. for
Yeah,
some
it's
reason.
pure ambient music, but like it's still really good ambient music, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um,
For me, probably Fury.
I was going to say Fury also.
Fury
Godlike.
is Carpenter Brute is just they made an absolutely godlike soundtrack for that. My god, that was half the reason I wanted to play that game.
I mean, that was more of a game built around a soundtrack. Kinda,
I
almost.
wouldn't say so. You know.
Nier Automata for me as well is up there.
Oh, Nier Automata.
The
had
Nier Automata soundtrack is
such an amazing
beautiful.
soundtrack. I don't
But
know.
yeah, I mean,
I
we
feel
can
like
talk about this for hours.
I feel
Yeah.
like there's a different charm to having like an orchestral soundtrack of modern video games with like vocals and stuff versus some of the old school soundtracks where you
Oh yeah, like Mega Man 2 is fucking fire.
yeah
or Mega Man X.
yeah
you know?
Mega Man X absolutely fire soundtrack
Yeah.
as well. Castlevania as you
Can you
said.
play the Castlevania 2 night theme? Shit, it goes crazy.
Oh, the
Dude. Is it the one?
Is
Is
it
it
that
the
one?
one that goes? I love this
Wait,
one.
play this one. I think I. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's so
Yeah,
good.
this one. This is the only reason why this game is worth playing. Because the actual game is ass, but the music goes so hard. Oh,
Can you confirm that the game is ass?
Oh my god, this game is horrific.
yeah.
This game started Angry Video Game
Angry
Guys.
Video. It's actually ass.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did. It
But
did.
the music had no right to go this hard for a game this shit.
There's also another track in this game that's really good. What's the other one that's really, really good? There's another one that's very good.
Yeah, I know which one you're
Which one?
talking
Can you type
about.
Castlevania 2 music? And it should come up. What it's called? It's like the track.
It's the one that's like.
Yeah, that's the one that kind of started the rendition. Bloody.
Is it might be Bloody Tears.
Yeah, it must be Bloody Tears.
Yeah.
Is it the one that goes?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's so good.
Oh damn!
Just listen to this drop, dude.
all right. Listening.
This is so fucking good.
Goes so hard, bro.
All right.
Oh,
dude,
right.
it's kind of crazy they made
see
that.
you,
And
I
then
see
they put, dude, imagine I'd be so upset if I made this music and then they showed me the game. I'd be like, you did what? You did what?
the game does not reflect the music at all.
Yeah, I don't know why they did this.
Mm-hmm.
Why they did this.
What do you mean? Why they did this?
The game is pretty fucking bad. It's pretty horrific, like unplayable bad.
Right.
It's like you cannot solve the puzzles.
The soundtrack did not hold back.
There's like a very famous puzzle where solving it is like going up to a ledge and crouching for 10 seconds until you fly off. It like doesn't make any sense.
But you have to hold a specific item.
You have to hold an item and do
Yeah.
it too. And then
But the game never
you.
hints you to do this at all.
It also made it worse because the English translation is like unplayable. It like doesn't make any sense. And it's like villages that's supposed to give you hints, but they just straight up lie.
So, how the fuck did people solve this back in the day?
Internet. They just had
guides,
the time. Yeah.
No.
I think it's actually kind of cool though, as a mechanic that NPCs lie to you is kind of sick if it's done right. But I love it. I love that kind of shit where like you can't trust what's being told to you in this world.
Yeah.
And it's not just the villain. It's like there's actually people in the world that maybe didn't give you the correct information.
Yeah.
Frustrating can be easily frustrating as a gameplay like tool, but I feel like done right could be really, really cool.
Yeah.
NPCs telling you, yes, you must go here and talk to him. There's some reason that you must. And then he's like setting.
I'm joking.
Yeah. But they always do it for like traps or one-off side missions. But I feel like a mechanic where NPCs you have to gauge how trustworthy they are.
Yeah.
And like actively, some people are trying to lie to you and you have to figure it out.
Earthbound
I guess I'm talking like LA Noire as well, basically.
Oh yeah. Well,
that's different because you're a detective trying to solve a mystery.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah. And it's always interesting to see like, how do you implement a certain gameplay mechanic? Like in LA Noire, it's like, okay, use facial recognition to tell this person is lying. And then you kind of have to have the actor being like...
But then there's like, that's all like bogus science anyway, right? When you see these true crime channels like...
Yeah.
Michael paused for 3 seconds, looking down at the ground, indicating he was being deceitful. And it's like... Man, he was just fucking looking at the ground. He didn't want to fucking... Bro, come on, man.
It ain't that deep.
Yeah.
It's like this evidence only supports you when it's convenient for your argument.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Let's show me an innocent person. Show me what an innocent person does.
Yeah. There's the big thing on these channels. The innocent person is angry immediately because he didn't do it. That's what they do. They apparently... innocent people lash out.
Yeah.
Because they're so... the affront of being accused of the crime is so...
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Have you watched enough that you
Yes.
feel like you could survive an interrogation?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't?
No.
What's the strat? What's the strat? You feel
Okay,
like
I mean, hate to break it to you, the most effective strat is the most boring one. Do not fucking talk. Do not talk. Do not talk to your lawyers there. You should never talk to the police without a lawyer.
True.
That's all I've learned from all of this. Every single time you watch these things, the reason why they're getting in trouble is because they're talking.
Yeah. They're fucking yapping.
Do not talk to any police, any question they have for you without a lawyer.
even the innocent people?
But especially the innocent people.
Connor,
especially the innocent people.
Connor, if you're innocent, you have nothing to hide, right,
Bro,
Connor? Right?
No, that's the exact argument they use. Never, ever, 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 under any circumstance, give the passcode to your phone to a police as well.
Wait, what can they do with it? Just go through the entire
Everything.
thing?
They can give through your entire phone. They can scrape everything from it. And like, who knows what they're going to try and paint, what picture they have with you. No matter what country you're in, be it Japan or America, UK, do not ever give this stuff. It's all, look, there are enough people love to say that argument of you're innocent, da, da, da. Dude, hell no, bro. They always try to find the easiest way to get a conviction.
Yeah, false convictions are a thing for a reason.
Yeah, dude. If you're in the wrong place, wrong time, and you seem sus and they can paint you as the bad guy, they might. Look, I'm sure most police officers would love to get the guy, but they also just want a guy. So they're getting someone.
Do you think, hypothetically,
Yeah.
if you guys committed murder, do you think you're smart enough to get away with it? Do you think you're smart enough to get away with the perfect crime?
No, hell no.
Most of the time, murderers get away with it. It's when murderers who just randomly kill people. Like, it's not... The problem is, people mostly murder, like, people they know.
Yeah.
People they have a connection to.
Yeah.
Because, Why the fuck would I want to kill a random person? What's the fucking point? Because they're just in it for the love of the game. But that's
Jack the Ripper, my goat.
It was a passion project, actually.
Also, we pretty much know who Jack the Ripper is, gone, by the way.
Do we actually?
Yeah, we're like
confirmed?
No, we're not confirmed because he's fucking dead, long gone.
Oh, yeah.
But there is
like Michael, by the way.
Yeah.
Nothing confirmed, right?
Yeah, nothing confirmed. Innocent until proven guilty.
Okay,
You just love to slander dead people, don't you, Connor?
but there's... I mean, look.
Who is Jack the Ripper? Google that right now.
We're pretty sure it's this... I forgot his name.
Jack
we know.
Jones.
Krasinski something, I think his name is. We think it is. Is it?
Is an unidentified serial killer.
There's one suspect who it makes the most sense for. What's the name? Oh,
Theories and suspects.
Aaron Kosminski.
An immigrant. Yeah, he was committed to an asylum later on for like... He was the one who was closest. He lived very close to all these people, and there's a very big suspect that he was him. Mm-hmm. He also went to an asylum for like threatening to kill his wife like 4 times or something, and it seemed very sus. Basically, this guy.
Look at that fucking stash.
Everything points to this gentleman, whether he did it or not. He was never found out. Anyway, let's talk about murder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you kill someone you know, like the odds of you getting caught are so high. Because it's like there's only so many people that have like a motive. And there's a motive will eventually reveal itself, right? I mean, like that's the whole point. And oftentimes convictions require a motive. Why would someone kill someone, right? Like it's all well and good to have someone there.
Yeah.
But if there's no reason for them to kill them, then, it makes it exponentially harder to find the person. And if that's why, you hear about these serial killers, very hard to catch them because if someone's killing someone just randomly for the love of the game, how the fuck do you figure that out? How do you figure that out? You need like CCTV. You need crazy evidence supporting they're in the area.
Yeah,
and and still on top of that, at least in Western countries, you still need to prove a motive. Why? Why did this person do it?
It's okay. So with how much surveillance there is like just around the world right now, you know, like where'd you hide the body?
Get away with it?
Yeah, where'd you hide the body? That's the first
Depends
question.
where you live, I guess.
Depends where you live.
I mean,
are you getting full like fucking Heisenberg with this shit? Getting a vat of acid and
no, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Because you know what? They're gonna be like, This guy came into the store the other day who's never been a customer who bought a vat of acid. That's definitely gonna flag some. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever you hear about these, like, and it's always people who get caught all the time. Are people who like, I'm not saying like you think about this, but there's always people who poorly planned it.
Yeah.
They go to the store. They buy a rope, a hammer, a body bag, but not bag, like a tarp, all in the same store on the same night that they did it. It's often people who kind of do these crimes not really thinking much of it.
Yeah.
That end up doing it. And even then, people who do think about it often get caught for various reasons.
Yeah.
But generally, it is just harder to find people who premeditate, who don't kill people they know, who, it's
just random.
It's completely, because how the fuck do you even begin to start looking?
Yeah.
You ask friends and family, could they have upset someone? No. Could they know someone? No. And so unless there's evidence there, you don't have any leads.
Yeah.
And then you're relying on CCTV, if there is any, in where you did this murder.
Yeah.
So, it can change kind of drastically.
It's like I've seen like the same 5 unsolved murders on like 5 different videos because I hear about it through like Sydney's thing. And it's just like, the one that stood out to me is just there was this girl who was last seen in an elevator, and then like the next thing they found her body in like the water supply.
Yeah.
The one in the hotel in America.
Yeah, the one in the hotel in
They
America.
made a whole movie about it.
I'm like, how the fuck does that happen, man? What?
No, they solved that one.
Did they?
I think they did solve that one.
Yeah, she had like, she had like a really big psychotic break right before it.
Right.
And she was on some pretty heavy medication. And they reckon that she just climbed in.
They reckon or they know?
I think they reckon. Well, but these things you can't.
Yeah.
Because if she did do it to herself, there is no murder. There is no evidence. You know what I mean? Like,
just rip Bozo.
Unless that's what they want you to think, Connor. Yeah,
At least I think that's what it was. I don't know. But I don't know. I found myself really like, I don't know, for a very long time, I was kind of enamored by these true crime things. So I got really into it. But then the more I got into it, the more I was like, man, this feels really weird. I actually don't like this now. After watching it a lot, it really started to sour on me. Why I was consuming it.
It was a weird commodification for a while as well.
Still very much so.
Yeah. Still very much so. But
like I watched one recently because it just came on Netflix and I was like working out and I was like, oh fuck it, well I'll put it on. It was about these teens with like a car crash, and the teens are giving like interviews and they're like 20. I'm like, this feels weird that they're like 20 giving interviews about this thing that happened like 3 years ago. It all feels very odd.
Yeah.
And it's like Netflix and it all just doesn't feel right. I was like, I don't really like this. This is really, really weird. These kids are talking about giving interviews, talking about their experience about, you know, a really fucking tragic event, like a true crime kind of thing. And then the police are giving their interview in this story as well. I'm like, this is so weird and only could happen in America. But then UK's done it too.
Yeah, UK is also pretty fucked.
We've also had it too. We do true crime stuff.
True crime.
But yeah, I mean, it's a weird genre. I forgot how we got on this. How did we get on this?
I can't remember.
How to get away with a murder.
Well,
Jack
anyway,
the Ripper.
Yeah.
How to get away with murder.
Just kill a rando.
No, how to get away with murder. Sign up to Patreon because you're getting a murder of a deal by joining the Trash Taste Patreon. All-time segue.
Yeah, what a great segue. Hey, but as Connor said, if you like to
you like to steal, commit crimes, and support the boys.
Yeah.
It's a steal to only pay $5 a month. Not only will you be supporting the show, but you also get to check out weekly Patreon exclusive content. We have a brand new one that you guys can go check out right after this. And Mudan, play a clip of that.
If you are struggling with some songs, Connor, you can hit the multiple choice as well. And you have a 1 in 4 chance.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, let's run it. How many songs do we want to do?
Fucking dirty.
Okay, I'm gonna do 20 for now.
Okay, you ignored me. Why even ask me, God?
Oh,
I
know this one. Fuck, is it in the fucking title?
Saying it.
I will be your dead man.
Dead man.
I wasn't listening to the lyrics.
But hey, if you want to check that out and support the show in the process, head on over to patreon.com/trashtaste. Also follow us on Twitter, send us some memes on the subreddit, and if you hate our face, listen to us on Spotify. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.